Imagine a moment when your mind seems to buzz like a busy city street, a constant flow of thoughts, worries, and what-ifs. In that moment, you might feel overwhelmed by a tidal wave of ideas and emotions that make it hard to see the gentle, peaceful truth that lies within you. This is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a signal from your inner self that there is so much more to discover beneath the surface. Within you exists a deep reservoir of wisdom and love, waiting patiently to be embraced. Today, we journey together into that quiet space where your true self resides. In this time, the chatter of overthinking becomes a guide, a messenger pointing the way to hidden strengths and untapped potential. The experience of a restless mind is something many have felt. When thoughts swirl like leaves caught in a gentle breeze, it can seem impossible to catch one and see clearly. However, within this whirlwind lies the opportunity to transform, to reframe your internal dialogue into one of self-compassion and understanding. Consider this moment as a gentle invitation to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to the tender whispers of your heart. You are not defined by the flurry of thoughts racing through your mind. You are defined by the calm, loving energy that underpins every one of those thoughts. In this space of self-exploration, it is important to remember that every thought, every worry, is an opportunity for growth. They are not barriers to your progress, but stepping stones on your path to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. By embracing these thoughts with kindness and curiosity, you can begin to see them as clues, little signposts that reveal areas where you can nurture yourself further. It is in this moment of recognition that true healing begins. When you gently acknowledge each thought without judgment, you create a safe space for transformation. This process of connecting with yourself is both tender and powerful, allowing you to see that beneath the surface of every overactive mind lies a heart capable of immense love and compassion. As you allow these words to settle within you, take a moment to feel the softness of your own inner voice. Picture it as a warm, comforting light that wraps around you, easing the tension of overthinking. It is the voice of unconditional love, the part of you that knows exactly what you need to feel whole. In this shared space of understanding, you are invited to step into a new way of being, one where every thought is a gentle reminder of your inherent worth. Here, overthinking transforms from a source of stress into a bridge leading to self-discovery and growth. Let this moment be a loving nudge that reassures you. You are enough, and every part of your experience is valid. There is a magic in recognizing that the energy of your mind can be redirected. Just as a river can carve through rock to create a magnificent canyon, your persistent thoughts can shape a path toward clarity and inner peace. This process is not about silencing your thoughts, but about understanding their deeper meaning and using them to cultivate a garden of positivity within your mind. Think of each thought as a seed. Some may grow into beautiful, blossoming ideas, while others might need to be gently pruned away. The art of transforming overthinking into a nurturing practice begins with the simple act of being present with yourself. As you settle into this understanding, allow yourself to feel a deep sense of connection, not just to your thoughts, but to every part of who you are. There is a quiet strength in the ability to observe your inner world without being swept away by it. Each moment you take to connect with your mind is a gift, a step towards a greater sense of self-awareness and peace. Embrace this opportunity to care for yourself, to be your own best friend in times of uncertainty. Your journey towards a reprogrammed mind begins with the tender acknowledgement of all that you feel and all that you are. This time of reflection is a sacred pause in the rush of everyday life. It is a moment to remind yourself that healing is a journey, one that unfolds gradually with patience and self-compassion. Every breath you take, every thought you acknowledge, is part of the beautiful tapestry of your existence. Trust in the process and honor the whispers of your heart. With each gentle inhale and exhale, you are inviting a deeper sense of calm and balance into your life. The process of transformation is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the beautiful, messy, and authentic experience of being human. Feel the profound truth that you are not alone in this journey. Countless others have walked this path of self-discovery, learning to transform their inner dialogue into one of love and affirmation. Their experiences mirror your own, showing that the path to healing is paved with understanding, patience, and a willingness to connect with the deepest parts of your being. Allow yourself to be inspired by the possibility that every moment of overthinking can be turned into an opportunity for growth. As you continue reading, let your heart open to the idea that your mind is a powerful tool, a tool that can be gently reprogrammed to serve your highest good. Within this process of connection and self-reflection lies the seed of transformation. Each moment of introspection is a step towards a life filled with calm, joy, and clarity. Embrace the truth that you have the power to change your inner narrative, to let go of self-doubt, and to welcome a new way of thinking that is both nurturing and empowering. Let the energy of these words fill you with hope, knowing that the journey ahead is one of gentle evolution, where every thought is a chance to grow, and every breath is a reminder of your inner strength. In this shared space of warmth and understanding, you are invited to embark on a journey of self-acceptance and healing. Allow yourself the freedom to experience every emotion fully, without judgment or resistance. The road to inner peace is paved with moments of vulnerability, where the courage to face your inner world becomes the foundation for a more loving and fulfilled life. As you step forward, remember that your mind is a canvas, one that can be painted with vibrant hues of joy, gratitude, and love. This is your time to rediscover the magic that lies within, to trust in your inner guidance, and to honor every part of your beautiful being. Overthinking is often seen as an unwanted guest that barges into our minds and occupies precious space. It is like a persistent echo that repeats the same thoughts over and over, making it hard to break free from a cycle of worry and doubt. Instead of viewing these thoughts as obstacles, consider them as messages from your inner self, clues that highlight areas in your life where you may need to slow down and listen more deeply. Imagine your mind as a vast, intricate library where each thought is a book waiting to be read. Some stories might be filled with sadness or anxiety, while others offer insights into your deepest desires and hopes. It is common to feel trapped in the endless loop of overthinking, as if your mind is a maze with no exit. Yet, within this labyrinth lies the opportunity to find a hidden treasure, a way to transform your inner dialogue into one that nurtures and heals. Overthinking does not have to be the enemy. It can be a guide if you learn to read the messages it carries. When you observe your thoughts without immediate judgment, you create a space where you can understand their true purpose. This gentle observation is the first step toward transforming what seems like a chaotic storm into a calm, clarifying presence. Think of overthinking as a well-meaning friend who, although sometimes overwhelming, is trying to tell you something important about your inner world. Every repetitive thought is an invitation to explore your feelings more deeply, to ask questions about why certain patterns keep emerging. What is your mind trying to tell you? Perhaps there is a fear, a longing, or an unmet need that is calling for your attention. By taking the time to listen, you can begin to decipher the language of your thoughts and understand the underlying emotions that drive them. Imagine a scenario where you are sitting quietly with a cup of warm tea, and as you watch the steam rise, you start to reflect on a recurring thought. Rather than immediately dismissing it as mere worry, you allow yourself to wonder, what is this thought trying to communicate to me? In this moment of curiosity, you are not attacking or judging the thought. You are simply inviting it to reveal its deeper meaning. This approach transforms overthinking into a gentle process of self-inquiry, where every thought becomes an opportunity for insight and growth. In moments when your mind feels cluttered with endless thoughts, consider taking a pause to simply breathe. Focus on the rhythm of your breath as it flows in and out, and notice how this simple act can bring clarity amidst the noise. Each breath is a reminder that you are alive, and with every exhale, you can release a little bit of the tension that overthinking creates. Inhale deeply, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly, allowing your body to relax and your mind to settle. This practice of mindful breathing is a powerful tool to quiet the mental chatter and create space for calm reflection. Overthinking can sometimes feel like a heavy burden, weighing you down with a sense of uncertainty and fear. But within that burden lies a hidden gift, a chance to understand your inner workings and to reshape the way you think about yourself. When you begin to see overthinking as a signal rather than a setback, you can start to work with it instead of against it. Every thought, no matter how repetitive, holds a lesson about what might be causing you discomfort or pain. Embracing these lessons with compassion opens the door to healing as you begin to address the root causes of your worries rather than just the symptoms. Visualize your thoughts as clouds in the sky, each one drifting by, sometimes dark and heavy, other times light and fleeting. You do not have to capture every cloud. Simply notice them as they pass, recognizing that they are a natural part of your mental landscape. This gentle observation allows you to create a distance between who you are and the thoughts that arise. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the calm presence that can watch them pass by. In this way, overthinking loses its power to control you, becoming instead a tool for greater self-awareness. As you reflect on your experiences with overthinking, consider the possibility that every moment of mental chatter is an invitation to look more closely at your inner world. Perhaps there is an underlying message about your need for rest, creativity, or connection with others. Each thought, no matter how repetitive, carries with it a chance to explore these hidden desires. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, allow yourself the freedom to engage with these thoughts as gentle reminders of what you need in your life. In doing so, you transform overthinking from a source of anxiety into a pathway toward understanding and self-care. The key to working with overthinking is to approach it with curiosity and kindness. There is no need to push the thoughts away or label them as bad. Instead, treat them as visitors who have come to share their stories. What can they teach you about your emotions and experiences? What part of your life might need more attention or care? This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating, as it turns the often negative experience of overthinking into a constructive dialogue with yourself. Embrace the idea that overthinking is not something to be feared, but something to be understood. Just as a gardener tends to each plant with care, you can nurture your thoughts with love and patience. Recognize that every thought is an opportunity to learn more about who you are and what you truly need. With this gentle approach, overthinking becomes less about worry and more about connection. Connection to your inner wisdom and to the deeper parts of your heart that long for understanding and peace. There is great power in the simple act of acknowledging your thoughts without judgment. When you allow yourself to sit with them, you create a space where healing can occur. It is in these moments of quiet reflection that you can begin to see patterns emerge, patterns that offer clues to the underlying causes of your overthinking. With each breath and each moment of stillness, you invite a deeper sense of clarity into your life. This clarity is the first step towards transforming your mental chatter into a symphony of insights that guide you on your journey to self-love and inner peace. In the midst of your busy mind, remember that you always have the power to choose how you respond to your thoughts. Instead of letting overthinking take control, you can gently steer your focus towards understanding and growth. Imagine each thought as a stepping stone that leads you closer to a place of balance and tranquility. With each step, you become more aware of the beauty that lies beneath the surface of your mind. You begin to see that every moment of overthinking is not a setback, but a stepping stone on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. Our thoughts are not isolated. They travel hand in hand with our bodies, influencing how we feel physically and emotionally. The way we think can affect our muscles, our energy levels, and even the way we experience life. Picture your mind and body as two parts of a single beautiful whole, one that works together to create the unique tapestry of your life. When you carry worries or anxious thoughts, it is like carrying a heavy backpack that weighs you down, affecting your posture and slowing your steps. In contrast, when your thoughts are filled with love and positive energy, you feel light, as if you are dancing freely through life. The connection between mind and body is both delicate and profound. Every time you think a positive thought, you send a ripple of calm throughout your entire being. This ripple can ease tension, lift your mood, and even improve your physical health. When you choose to focus on gentle, affirming thoughts, you are essentially nourishing your body with love and care. Imagine that each positive thought is a drop of healing water, quenching the thirst of your cells and refreshing your spirit. It is a reminder that your well-being is nurtured not just by what you do, but by the thoughts that echo in the quiet corners of your mind. Consider the sensation of feeling tense or overwhelmed. How does it show up in your body? Perhaps your shoulders tighten or your breath becomes shallow. These physical signs are clues that your mind is sending a signal, asking for a moment of compassion and care. When you notice these signals, take a slow, deep breath and remind yourself that it is okay to pause. By acknowledging the connection between your thoughts and your physical state, you empower yourself to make a gentle shift. With every mindful breath, you invite calm and balance into your body, allowing your thoughts to settle like soft ripples on a still pond. The dance between mind and body is a continuous interplay where each influences the other. When you start to become aware of this relationship, you begin to see that your physical well-being is intricately tied to the thoughts you nurture. Imagine a time when you felt particularly stressed, and you noticed that your body felt heavy and worn. That heaviness is a physical manifestation of the weight your thoughts carried. Now envision a moment when you were filled with joy or peace. The lightness in your step, the ease in your smile. That is the beautiful evidence of your mind and body working in harmony, reinforcing the truth that love and positive energy can transform your entire being. Engaging in practices that honor this connection is a powerful way to support your overall well-being. Simple acts like mindful breathing, gentle stretching, or even a quiet walk in nature can remind you of the intimate bond between your thoughts and your physical self. Each of these moments is an opportunity to reconnect with the gentle rhythm of life, to honor the ways in which your mind communicates with your body. When you nurture this connection, you are planting seeds of healing that can blossom into profound changes in your life. Imagine that your body is a delicate instrument, finely tuned to the vibrations of your thoughts. Just as a musician tunes their instrument to produce beautiful melodies, you have the power to tune your thoughts to create a harmonious state of being. Every time you choose a positive thought or an affirming word, you are playing a note in the symphony of your life. These notes, when repeated over time, form a beautiful melody that resonates with healing energy. It is a reminder that the way you think, speak, and breathe all contribute to the music of your existence. Pay attention to the small signals your body sends you throughout the day. A slight tension in your neck, a flutter in your heart, or even a moment of deep relaxation when you exhale. Each of these sensations is a conversation between your mind and body. When you listen with compassion, you begin to understand what your body truly needs. Perhaps it is a moment of rest, a gentle stretch, or even a mindful pause to appreciate the simple beauty of the present. By tuning in to these signals, you can respond with loving care, creating a nurturing environment where both your mind and body can thrive. Reflect on the last time you felt a deep sense of calm and well-being. That feeling likely radiated from both within your mind and through your physical body. It was a moment when your thoughts were aligned with your heart and your body responded with ease. Embracing this connection means recognizing that every positive thought contributes to your physical and emotional health. It is a cycle of nourishment, a dance where your mind and body work together to create a life of vitality and peace. Imagine sitting in a quiet space, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your breath. With each inhale, you draw in love, clarity, and peace. With each exhale, you release tension, doubt, and fear. This simple yet powerful practice reinforces the bond between your mind and body, reminding you that every moment is a chance to reset and refresh. The act of breathing becomes a meditation, a way to reconnect with the essence of who you are. It is in these moments that you realize your mind is not a separate entity, but an integral part of your entire being. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery, allow yourself to honor the natural rhythm of your mind and body. Recognize that your thoughts have the power to uplift your spirit and ease physical tension. With every mindful breath and every kind thought, you are weaving a tapestry of healing that embraces all aspects of your life. This connection is a gentle reminder that you hold the key to your own well-being, a key that unlocks the door to a life filled with balance, joy, and deep inner peace. Think of your mind as the seed and your body as the soil. When you nurture your thoughts with care and positive energy, you create a fertile ground where healing and growth can flourish. The health of your mind directly influences the health of your body, and vice versa. Embrace this truth as you move through your day, knowing that every moment of self-love and care contributes to the beautiful garden of your life. Your thoughts, like gentle rain, nourish your inner world, allowing you to bloom into your most authentic self. In moments when you feel the weight of your thoughts, remember that you have the power to choose a different path. With each deep breath, you can shift the energy in your body and calm the storm in your mind. Visualize the stress melting away as you exhale, replaced by a warm, soothing light that radiates from within. This light is your inner strength, a beacon that guides you through challenges and reminds you of the incredible connection between your mind and body. Every small act of self-care, every positive affirmation, and every mindful pause is a step toward a more harmonious, joyful life. As you continue to nurture this bond, know that the journey of healing is both gentle and transformative. There is beauty in the way your mind and body support each other, creating a seamless flow of energy that fills you with life and vitality. Embrace the interplay of thoughts and sensations, recognizing that each moment of awareness is a gift. The more you honor this connection, the more you tap into the reservoir of love and strength that resides within you. A strength that is always there, waiting to be awakened by the simple act of mindful attention. Every time you allow your mind to connect with your body, you are engaging in a practice that honors the deepest parts of your being. It is an invitation to listen, to feel, and to understand that the physical sensations you experience are reflections of your inner world. When you learn to read these signals with compassion, you create a roadmap to healing, a guide that leads you back to a state of balance and serenity. Let each mindful breath and each positive thought be a step along this gentle path, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey to wholeness. Overthinking can sometimes feel like a never-ending storm, where each thought crashes in like a wave, overwhelming you with its force. In these moments, the first step is to pause and acknowledge what is happening within you. Accepting your feelings as they are is not an act of resignation. It is an act of deep self-compassion. When you notice a negative thought or a wave of worry, instead of fighting it or pushing it away, allow it to be there for a moment. Imagine that each thought is like a visitor coming to share a part of your story. Rather than labeling it as good or bad, simply recognize its presence. This simple act of acceptance opens the door to understanding what these thoughts are trying to tell you about your inner needs. Imagine yourself sitting quietly in a soft, warm space where you feel completely at ease. In this place, your thoughts have permission to come and go without judgment. You can gently observe them as they pass, like clouds drifting lazily across a bright sky. In doing so, you remind yourself that these thoughts are not permanent fixtures, but temporary visitors. Each thought holds a lesson or an emotion that needs to be acknowledged. Perhaps one thought speaks of fear, another of longing, and yet another of uncertainty. By acknowledging each one with a gentle nod, you create a safe and loving environment within yourself, a sanctuary where every part of your experience is welcome. As you allow yourself to acknowledge your thoughts, try a simple exercise. Look into a mirror if one is nearby, or close your eyes and envision your reflection. See yourself as you truly are, a being of light and love, worthy of care and understanding. As you gaze into your reflection, speak softly to yourself, saying, "I accept all parts of me. I am whole and I am open to healing." Let these words resonate deeply within you. They are not just phrases, but gentle reminders that you deserve to feel safe, seen, and loved. With each repetition, feel the weight of judgment lifting away, replaced by a warm embrace of acceptance. Sometimes the habit of overthinking comes from a place of trying to control the uncontrollable. When you accept your thoughts, you give yourself permission to let go of that need for control. Instead of wrestling with the mind's constant chatter, you begin to see it as a natural process, a dialogue between different parts of you that is simply unfolding. Accepting your thoughts means embracing the reality of your emotions without resistance. It's about recognizing that every feeling you have is valid and that you are allowed to experience life in all its complexity. By doing so, you create space for healing to occur naturally, like a gentle rain nourishing the seeds of your inner garden. Acceptance is also about forgiving yourself for the times when your mind has been harsh or overly critical. Often we hold on to self-judgment, replaying moments where we felt we should have done or said something differently. Instead of clinging to these memories with regret, allow yourself to see them with compassion. Understand that every experience has brought you to this point, and each one is a stepping stone toward a richer, more compassionate understanding of yourself. Embrace the idea that you are a work in progress, and that each moment of self-forgiveness is a victory in your journey toward inner peace. With this mindset, even the stormiest thoughts can be met with a quiet smile of acceptance. In accepting your thoughts, you also honor the lessons they bring. Each thought is a messenger, carrying with it insights about your fears, desires, and unmet needs. Rather than dismissing these messages, listen to them as you would listen to a dear friend. Ask yourself what each thought might be trying to tell you. Is there a recurring theme or emotion that hints at something deeper? By treating your thoughts as valuable clues on your journey, you transform the process of overthinking into a gentle exploration of your inner world. This shift in perspective is a powerful step toward healing, as it turns what once felt like a burden into a source of insight and personal growth. Allow the act of acknowledging and accepting your thoughts to become a ritual in your daily life. Each time you notice a wave of overthinking, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and simply observe what is happening inside. Notice the sensations in your body and the images in your mind. Embrace them with kindness, knowing that they are simply part of your unique experience. With practice, you will find that acceptance becomes a natural part of your inner dialogue, one that fosters peace, clarity, and self-love. Remember, every moment of acceptance is a step toward a more balanced and joyful life. Transforming the habit of overthinking into a tool for growth requires practical steps that you can incorporate into your daily life. One of the most accessible and powerful practices is journaling. When you feel overwhelmed by a cycle of thoughts, take a moment to write them down. Begin by noting one recurring thought that has captured your attention. Write about it freely, without censoring or judging yourself. This simple act of putting pen to paper can help you untangle the web of thoughts in your mind and see them from a new perspective. As you write, ask yourself what this thought might be trying to tell you. What underlying emotion or need does it reveal? Allow your journal to become a safe space where you can explore these insights without fear or judgment. Another practical exercise is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude has the remarkable power to shift your focus from what is troubling you to what is nourishing and uplifting. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. They can be small: a kind word from a friend, a moment of laughter, the beauty of a sunset, or significant achievements that remind you of your strength and resilience. Write these down and let the feelings of gratitude fill your heart. This exercise not only shifts your attention away from overthinking, but also helps to cultivate a sense of abundance and joy that can transform your overall outlook on life. Mirror work is another gentle practice that can deepen your connection with yourself. Stand in front of a mirror and look into your own eyes, as if you are meeting a dear friend. Speak softly and lovingly, affirming your worth and acknowledging your efforts. You might say, "I see you, I honor you, and I love you just as you are." Allow these affirmations to sink in, feeling the warmth of your own compassion radiate throughout your being. Mirror work is a powerful reminder that you are your own source of comfort and strength, and that you have the inner resources needed to navigate life's challenges. Mindful breathing is a simple yet transformative practice that can help you manage overthinking in real time. Whenever you notice your mind beginning to race, pause and focus on your breath. Take a deep, slow inhale through your nose, feeling your lungs fill with fresh, calming air. Hold the breath for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress. As you breathe, imagine that each inhale brings in peace and each exhale releases worry. This practice not only grounds you in the present moment, but also creates a physical rhythm that soothes your mind. With regular practice, mindful breathing can become a reliable anchor, helping you to break free from cycles of overthinking and find a sense of inner calm. Another useful exercise is to create a worry box. Find a small notebook or box where you can write down your worries and repetitive thoughts. When you find yourself caught in a spiral of overthinking, take a few minutes to jot down whatever is on your mind. Then, close the notebook or box, symbolically setting aside these thoughts for the time being. This exercise helps to externalize the thoughts that often feel overwhelming, creating a clear boundary between your inner world and the space where you nurture your peace. Over time, you may find that the contents of your worry box become less frequent as you learn to manage your thoughts more effectively. Visualizing your thoughts as a part of a larger, evolving story can also be a powerful exercise. Picture each thought as a small piece of a mosaic. a tiny tile that contributes to the beauty of the entire picture. Some tiles might be dark or jagged, but they are all essential parts of the whole. Reflect on how each thought, whether joyful or challenging, contributes to the rich tapestry of your life. This visualization can help you see that overthinking is not a series of isolated problems, but a continuous narrative that, when viewed from a broader perspective, tells the story of your resilience, growth, and capacity for love. Taking time for self-reflection is a practice that enriches every aspect of your life. Set aside a few minutes each day for quiet contemplation. Sit in a comfortable place where you can be undisturbed, close your eyes, and let your mind wander gently. Observe the thoughts that arise, and with a kind heart, invite them to share their messages with you. Ask yourself, what is this thought trying to show me about my needs and desires? Allow yourself to explore these inner landscapes without rushing or forcing a solution. The goal is not to solve every problem immediately, but to build a gentle awareness of your inner world. This practice of self-reflection can gradually transform overthinking into a mindful exploration of your soul, guiding you toward deeper insights and personal growth. Incorporating these exercises into your daily routine may seem challenging at first, especially when the habit of overthinking feels deeply ingrained. However, remember that transformation happens one small step at a time. Each moment you dedicate to journaling, gratitude, mirror work, mindful breathing, or self-reflection is an act of self-love, a commitment to nurturing your inner garden. Over time, these practices can weave together into a powerful routine that not only calms your mind, but also strengthens your connection to the beautiful, resilient person you are. Allow yourself to celebrate these small victories, knowing that every effort, no matter how minor it may seem, contributes to your journey of healing and self-discovery. The practical insights and exercises you choose to embrace are not meant to be a rigid set of rules, but rather a flexible guide that adapts to your unique needs. Some days, you might find comfort in the rhythmic cadence of your breath, while on other days, the act of writing your thoughts down might bring clarity and relief. Trust in the process and give yourself permission to explore what feels right for you. Each exercise is a gentle reminder that you have the power to shift your perspective and reclaim the calm that lies beneath the surface of overthinking. At the heart of transforming overthinking lies the practice of speaking words of empowerment to yourself. Affirmations are not merely phrases to be repeated. They are seeds planted deep within your mind that with time and nurturing grow into strong, resilient beliefs. These affirmations are a declaration of your inner truth, a reminder that you are worthy of love, peace, and success. Each time you speak an affirmation, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind. You are capable, you are strong, and you are deserving of all the goodness life has to offer. Imagine each affirmation as a soft, radiant light that begins at the center of your being and spreads outward, touching every part of your mind and body. When you say, "I trust my inner wisdom and I let go of unnecessary worry," you are not just reciting words. You are activating the inner power that lies within you. Let these affirmations be a gentle mantra that you carry with you throughout your day. Whether you repeat them quietly in your mind, whisper them as you gaze into the mirror, or write them down in your journal. Allow the words to resonate deeply within you. With every repetition, feel the weight of doubt lift, replaced by a growing sense of self-assurance and clarity. Empowering affirmations can also serve as a shield against the negative cycles of overthinking. When you find yourself caught in a spiral of self-doubt or worry, pause and return to your affirmations. Repeat them slowly and deliberately, as if you are weaving a protective tapestry around your thoughts. Some affirmations to consider might be, "Every breath I take fills me with calm and clarity. I am worthy of love and compassion," or "I am the architect of my thoughts, and I build my life with intention." Each phrase is designed to help you reclaim control over your mind, shifting the focus from fear and uncertainty to hope and empowerment. Take a moment now to close your eyes and imagine these affirmations glowing like soft embers within your heart. As you breathe in, envision drawing in the light of these empowering words. As you breathe out, feel that light expanding, filling every corner of your being. This visualization not only reinforces the affirmations, but also deepens your connection to the present moment. It is a gentle reminder that the power to transform your thoughts lies within you, waiting to be awakened by the simple act of mindful repetition. Consider integrating these affirmations into your daily routine as a natural part of your self-care. Perhaps you can start your day by standing before a mirror, looking into your own eyes, and affirming your worth with each statement. Let the mirror reflect back the truth that you are enough, that your mind is a powerful tool for positive change, and that every step you take is a testament to your inner strength. Over time, these affirmations will become a familiar melody, a constant reminder that no matter what challenges arise, you have the resilience and capacity to overcome them. The process of using empowering affirmations is both simple and profound. It involves allowing yourself to be vulnerable and honest about your inner world, and then choosing to speak words that uplift rather than diminish. When you say, "I am in control of my thoughts and I choose peace," you are not denying the presence of challenges. Rather, you are affirming your commitment to facing them with a calm and centered spirit. This subtle shift in language can have a remarkable effect, turning what once felt like a turbulent storm of thoughts into a gentle current that carries you forward with grace and confidence. As you continue to integrate affirmations into your life, you may notice that the way you speak to yourself begins to change. The harsh, critical voice that once dominated your inner dialogue softens, replaced by a nurturing, encouraging tone. This transformation is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It is about acknowledging your strength and choosing to see yourself through the lens of compassion. Each affirmation is a gentle reminder that you are more than your thoughts, that you possess an inner light capable of overcoming even the darkest moments. Allow these empowering affirmations to become a natural part of your daily rhythm. In moments of stress, when overthinking threatens to overwhelm, return to your chosen affirmations like a beacon of hope. Let them guide you back to a state of balance, a reminder that within you lies an unyielding reservoir of love, wisdom, and resilience. The practice of speaking affirmations is an ongoing journey, a gentle, loving dialogue that you have with yourself, nurturing the seeds of change and growth, one tender word at a time. Imagine yourself at the close of a long day, sitting quietly and reflecting on the moments when your affirmations helped guide you through challenging thoughts. Feel the sense of empowerment that comes from knowing you have the ability to shape your inner world with every word you speak. This empowerment is not fleeting. It is a deep, abiding truth that resides in the core of your being. A truth that every affirmation you speak strengthens and expands. Embrace this truth wholeheartedly, knowing that you have the power to create a life filled with love, clarity, and boundless possibilities. In every moment, remind yourself that the journey of transforming overthinking is a testament to your commitment to self-love and healing. With each empowering affirmation, you are rewriting the story of your mind, replacing doubt with confidence and fear with the gentle strength of your inner light. Allow these words to be the guideposts on your path, illuminating your way forward with hope and unwavering determination. Imagine closing your eyes and stepping into a serene sanctuary where the world's noise fades away, leaving only the soft, rhythmic beat of your heart. In this space, you are free to explore the depths of your inner landscape, a landscape filled with gentle light and profound peace. As you begin this journey, allow your breath to guide you. Take a slow, deep inhale and feel the cool, calming air fill your lungs. Hold this breath for a moment and then exhale slowly, releasing every ounce of tension. With each breath, envision a wave of soft, golden light flowing into you, dissolving the clutter of overthinking and replacing it with clarity and calm. In this meditative state, picture yourself in a place of absolute tranquility. Perhaps it is a sunlit meadow or a quiet lakeside where the water shimmers like liquid silver. Allow the imagery to take shape in your mind's eye, feeling the gentle caress of a breeze that carries whispers of hope and renewal. This visualization is more than a fleeting daydream. It is a powerful tool to reprogram your mind. Each time you enter this peaceful space, you are reinforcing a connection between your inner world and the sense of peace you wish to nurture in your everyday life. As you settle deeper into this state of calm, notice how the soft light expands, enveloping your entire being and soothing every part of you. During this meditation, focus on the sensations in your body. Notice the feeling of your chest rising and falling with each breath, the gentle rhythm that mirrors the natural ebb and flow of life. With every inhale, invite in a sense of serenity. With every exhale, let go of any lingering tension. This simple practice creates a powerful loop of positive energy that not only calms your mind, but also revitalizes your body. It is as if, with each cycle of breath, you are gently rewiring your neural pathways, inviting your thoughts to settle into a state of peaceful clarity. The act of visualizing a safe, tranquil haven within yourself becomes a beacon, a reminder that no matter how overwhelming your thoughts may seem, you can always return to this inner sanctuary of calm and strength. Allow your mind to drift naturally, knowing that you are safe in this space. If any stray thoughts arise, gently acknowledge them and then let them pass like leaves floating downstream. There is no need to force your mind to be empty. Rather, embrace the ebb and flow of your mental landscape. In this practice of meditation, every thought is welcomed, examined, and then released. This mindful approach transforms the habitual cycle of overthinking into a gentle dance with your inner self, a dance that brings you closer to a place of balance, wisdom, and profound inner peace. Consider the image of a garden, lush and vibrant, yet occasionally overrun by wild, untamed growth. Each plant in this garden represents a thought, and sometimes those thoughts may appear chaotic or overwhelming. However, just as a skilled gardener tends to every part of the garden with care, you too can nurture your mind. Imagine yourself gently pruning the overgrowth, allowing the healthy, nourishing plants to flourish. This garden is your inner world, a space where every thought has its place, and where even the wildest vines of worry can be guided into a harmonious landscape of growth and renewal. Reflect on a time when you felt a storm of emotions, when your heart raced and your mind buzzed with relentless chatter. Picture that experience as a turbulent sea, with waves crashing over a sturdy ship. Despite the ferocity of the storm, the ship remains resilient, held together by a strong, unyielding core. In the same way, your inner strength carries you through the tempests of overthinking. Every wave of thought is an opportunity to practice resilience. As you face these waves, remind yourself that just as the sea calms after a storm, so too will your mind find its stillness. Trust in your inner strength, for it is as enduring as the ship that navigates the wildest waters. Imagine a time when you were sitting beneath a large, comforting tree. Its branches stretch wide, offering shelter and a sense of belonging. The tree stands as a symbol of wisdom, deeply rooted in the earth, yet reaching out toward the sky. This tree represents the quiet strength within you, a reminder that even in the midst of a swirling storm of thoughts, you have a steady, grounded center. Just as the tree provides shelter from the harsh winds, your inner strength can shield you from the relentless barrage of overthinking. By visualizing this image, you can tap into a deep reservoir of calm and resilience, knowing that you are rooted in a place of enduring strength and beauty. Metaphors like these help bridge the gap between abstract thoughts and tangible experiences. They serve as gentle reminders that overthinking is not a force to be feared, but a signal calling for attention and care. Each metaphor is a tool to help you see your thoughts in a new light, one that is compassionate and filled with hope. As you encounter these images, allow them to soothe your mind, gently guiding you toward a state of balance and clarity. They remind you that even the most complex emotions can be understood and transformed when approached with kindness and a willingness to see beyond the surface. Transforming overthinking into a source of empowerment involves a series of deliberate, gentle steps that help you reclaim control over your inner dialogue. Begin by recognizing the patterns in your thoughts. Take a moment each day to observe when your mind starts to spiral into overthinking. With each recognition, gently remind yourself that these thoughts are not a permanent state. They are simply signals, moments that invite you to pause and reflect. This awareness is the first step in reprogramming your mind, as it creates space between you and the incessant chatter. Once you have identified these patterns, the next step is to replace the negative loops with positive, nurturing affirmations. Choose a phrase that resonates deeply with you, something like, "I am in control of my thoughts, and I choose peace." Each time you notice the familiar pattern of overthinking, pause and silently or aloud repeat your chosen affirmation. This practice acts as a gentle reset, steering your mind away from worry and toward a place of calm. With regular repetition, these affirmations begin to rewire your thought processes, gradually transforming the way you experience and respond to your internal dialogue. In addition to affirmations, practical exercises like journaling offer another pathway to reprogram your mind. Dedicate a few moments each day to write about your thoughts and feelings. Start by identifying one recurring worry or theme that you notice. Then, explore what this thought might be trying to tell you about your needs or emotions. As you write, invite curiosity instead of judgment. Consider the possibility that every thought is a messenger, carrying an important insight about your inner world. This act of writing becomes a conversation with yourself, a dialogue that nurtures understanding and fosters a shift towards self-compassion. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your routine as well. Whether it is a brief moment of mindful breathing or a longer meditation session, these practices help anchor you in the present moment. They provide a break from the rapid-fire cycle of overthinking, allowing you to reconnect with the calm, centered part of yourself. When you engage in mindful breathing, focus on the sensations of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. This simple act of presence not only soothes your mind, but also reinforces the connection between your thoughts and your physical well-being. Another step is to cultivate gratitude. By directing your attention toward the positive aspects of your life, you gradually shift the focus away from the negative spirals of thought. Each evening, reflect on the day and list 3 things you are grateful for. They need not be grand gestures. Even the smallest moments, a smile from a stranger, a warm cup of tea, a quiet moment of reflection, can fill your heart with joy. Gratitude has a transformative power, as it rewires your brain to notice the light even in the darkest moments. A crucial aspect of reprogramming your mind is the practice of self-forgiveness. Often, overthinking is fueled by regret or harsh self-judgment. Instead of clinging to past mistakes, offer yourself the gift of forgiveness. Understand that every misstep is a lesson, an opportunity for growth and transformation. Embrace the truth that you are a work in progress, beautifully evolving with each passing day. When you forgive yourself, you release the heavy burden of self-criticism and make room for healing and positive change. As you weave these steps into your daily life, remember that the process of reprogramming your mind is gradual. Each small act of awareness, every affirmation, every moment of mindfulness contributes to a broader transformation over time. Celebrate your progress, however minor it may seem. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment to self-love and healing, a declaration that you are the architect of your inner world. With patience and persistence, you will notice that overthinking begins to lose its hold, replaced by a gentle, nurturing dialogue that uplifts and empowers you. Reflect on the journey you have embarked upon, a journey of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. In every moment of overthinking, you have found a spark of opportunity to connect with your inner strength and wisdom. Picture the progress you have made, the small victories that have slowly reshaped your inner landscape into one of calm and clarity. It is a journey marked not by the absence of challenges, but by the courage to face them with love, resilience, and an unwavering belief in your own worth. Take a deep breath and feel the gentle rhythm of your heart, a steady reminder of the vibrant life pulsing within you. As you stand at this crossroads, know that you have the power to choose a new path, a path where each thought is met with compassion and each moment of self-doubt is transformed into a stepping stone toward growth. The journey of reprogramming your mind is not about perfection. It is about progress, a series of mindful choices that reaffirm your commitment to self-care and inner peace. Now, let your heart overflow with a final, empowering affirmation, a beacon to guide you in times of uncertainty. Repeat these words, letting them echo within you. I am the architect of my thoughts, and with every breath, I build a life of love, peace, and endless possibility. Feel the truth of these words seep into every fiber of your being, dispelling the remnants of doubt and replacing them with a steadfast resolve to nurture your inner garden. As you embrace this new chapter, allow yourself to look back on the journey with gratitude. Recognize that every step, every moment of mindful breathing, every journal entry, every affirmation has contributed to the beautiful tapestry of your inner world. You have learned to listen to the quiet voice of wisdom that lies within, and you have discovered that the path to healing is paved with gentle, intentional choices. Let this realization fill you with hope and determination to continue walking this transformative path, knowing that each day offers a fresh opportunity to create a life of joy, balance, and self-love. May these words remain with you as a source of strength and inspiration. Whenever the weight of overthinking threatens to overwhelm, return to the sanctuary of your inner space, a place where the soft glow of your affirmations and the steady pulse of your breath remind you of your inherent power and resilience. Remember, you are not defined by your thoughts, but by the love and light that reside deep within you. In the quiet spaces of your mind, where overthinking once reigned, a new narrative has begun to unfold, one that speaks of hope, self-acceptance, and the transformative power of gentle care. Each moment of reflection, each practice of mindful breathing, and every empowering affirmation has planted seeds of change in the fertile soil of your inner world. As you continue on this journey, allow yourself to be guided by the steady, reassuring rhythm of your heart, a rhythm that whispers of resilience, inner strength, and endless possibility. Embrace the truth that every thought, every emotion, is a thread in the intricate tapestry of your life. With each mindful step, you are rewriting your inner story, replacing the chaos of overthinking with the gentle, harmonious melody of self-love and empowerment. Trust that the path you walk is illuminated by the soft light of your inner wisdom, and that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow and flourish. As you move forward, hold this final affirmation close to your heart. I am the architect of my thoughts, and I build a life of love, peace, and endless possibility. Let these words be your constant companion, a gentle reminder that you have the power to transform your inner world with every breath and every moment of mindful awareness. May you continue to nurture your inner garden with compassion, patience, and a deep belief in your own worth, knowing that your journey toward healing and self-discovery is as beautiful and unique as you are. Step into each new day with the knowledge that you are capable of creating a peaceful, fulfilling life. A life where every thought is a stepping stone toward the best version of yourself. In the quiet moments when you find your mind wandering, return to the sanctuary of your inner light and let it guide you with unwavering love and gentle strength. This is your time, your journey, and your story of transformation.